Hey, pull over. It's Muscle Car of the Week time. We love cars like this. This 1963 Ford Custom 300 is all decked out in nothing but black paint, 4 doors, and a 427. Leads you to believe it was either a rum runner or an FBI agent. We normally don't associate high-performance 1960s cars with having 4 doors, but we also don't see many 1960s 4-door sedans powered by high-compression, dual quad-fed 427s with 4 speeds hanging on them from the factory. Well, this is just such a machine. And we have to correct ourselves already. We called this one a Custom 300 in the intro, but in fact, Ford's low-price entry into the full-size field was just named the 300 for 1963, a name used for a single model year. Even though low-price Fords have been around for decades, they only called it the 300 in '63. The 300 shared the chassis, suspension, drivetrains, and other basic structural elements with the flashier Galaxie and Galaxie 500, but it was far more bare bones without fancy trim or other luxury items. Most were straight 6 or small V8 powered with manuals on the column. 300s were slab-sided sleds sold in several solid skins set off by 3 selections of seat stains. Some suggest it's short on style, but we think simple is solid when it's served with serious steam. The look is total sleeper. It's got 4 doors, a complete lack of trim, little dog dish hubcaps, black paint and a blue gut. But with the potent 427 4-speed combo under the hood, we bet this one left a few egos black and blue. 300s were also largely used in fleet vehicle trim, ranging from taxi cabs to police cars. Interestingly, Ford had several levels of police car trim offerings in '63, ranging from the 138 horsepower 6-cylinder Deputy model designed for general purpose police work, the Police Sentinel with its small block 260 V8 making 164 horsepower of law enforcement power, the 352 powered Guardian for all-around police work, all the way up to the 330 horsepower 390 powered Interceptor versions, far more capable of chasing down bad guys on their way out of Mayberry. But our 300 is even more than that, although we really don't know if it ever served in a municipal capacity. The black and blue color scheme sure looks official. 300s could be ordered with any of the Ford V8s, including the 425 horsepower 427, no matter how many doors the car had. And we're not exactly sure how many of these were built, but we know it's not many. Inside, this 4-door 300 is as bare as they come, with giant flat bench seats, crank-up windows, minimal trim, and very few amenities. But perhaps the most important feature is the 4-speed shifter in front of the bench seat. Outside, the only indicator of this beast's potential is the little 427 badge on the fender, which almost seems like a gag when you look at this basic 4-door box. But opening the hood is no laughing matter, as you're stared down by the high-strung big block FE Ford V8, breathing through dual 4 barrels atop a mid-rise aluminum intake, high-flow cylinder heads, a solid lifter cam, and snarling through header-like cast iron exhaust manifolds. This one actually has a few chrome touches beyond the valve covers, like the radiator expansion tank and the fan shroud, but nothing else really looks upgraded from stock. Manual brakes and steering add to the experience of keeping this flying brick on course. But it does have heavy-duty suspension and oversized drum brakes behind the 14-inch stamped steel wheels wearing conservative hubcaps. The rear axle is a tough 9-inch unit managed by heavy leaf springs and shock absorbers, but a canyon carver she ain't. And that park bench seat discourages high-speed turning maneuvers no matter how hard you white-knuckle the steering wheel. But this one shines in a straight line and no doubt ranks as one of the top sleepers in the Brothers collection. Well, we don't know if this thing really was a G-Wagon, or maybe it was just a way for a family to have their space and race it too. What do you think? You dig it? We already know the answer to that question. Share your thoughts while you subscribe, and we'll see you next time with another great car from the Brothers collection.